Breaking news. There has been a shooting during Consul Marcellus Tiberius's national address to the Confederation. We have reports that the consul was hit and is on the way to the hospital, and the Senate as well as the House of Representatives have convened emergency sessions. The state of the consul is currently unknown at this time, and we'll have more information soon. I call into session the third meeting of the CESC, but before we begin, I must introduce myself. I am Praetor Gale Severus, and we have much to go over. I'll go over what we do know. The consul is currently in the critical state at St. Caprica Veterans Hospital, near to where the shooting occurred. We will know more about his condition within the next few hours. Now, onto the shooting itself. We have had agents on the scene within minutes, and the gunman was chased, eventually turning around and opening fire on those in pursuit. Once trapped in, he took his own life with his weapon, and we currently do not know if he was acting alone or was part of a wider conspiracy. That is all the information I currently have. Now let us deliberate on our options. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Aurora 4X C# New Horizons Let's Play series. Before we get into today's episode, I want to thank everyone, as it is currently the 23rd of August and we have hit 1,000 subscribers. This is a big milestone since I started the channel 4 months ago. I never expected to get to this amount, and hopefully in the future we'll get even to higher amounts, with more and more people wanting to play this amazing game. The special video for 1,000 subscribers came out earlier today, so give that a comment and a like if you want to. I answer some questions and talk about the direction the channel will be taking, and various other things in conjunction with that. Now, you've also watched the intro, so you will know that some very interesting things are currently happening to everything. Some very, very interesting things. One of those things being that the consul was shot, and stuff is going to be in flux for a little while. So, however you may want to RP with that, let me know, and feel free to in the comments below. But that does mean that there's going to be a few changes in the story and how things are going to be developing and moving. And as we get closer to 1.12, everything's going to be accelerating and more stuff's going to happen, more interesting, and all this stuff is going to continue at the pace it's going to continue at. And also, I went in and I did a few extra things. I designed a ship or two, and I sorted out the naval organization a little bit, so it's a little bit more sorted and not completely a mess. I also designed a new ship for moving things around, because I noticed to be able to actually move the stuff, we're going to need more bigger cargo ships and better cargo ships. So I designed this ship. It's okay. I mean, I would like to get better engines that are more fuel efficient. So what I probably am going to do is I'm going to put some research into getting bigger engines so I can make them more efficient and sort it out like that. But yeah. And before we get into it again, please like, comment, subscribe. Really does help out. Even though we're past 1,000 now, every subscriber still does help out. We're trying to grow the channel and get more people interested in Aurora, get more people playing the game, more people interested in playing the game, and all of this stuff. So please do. Okay, so where we last left off, we were kind of dealing with, obviously we went on some stealth missions, and we were also trying to kind of expand our economy and continue designing our ships. So to do that, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to design, first off, I'm going to retool this shipyard for the new class. And retool it for that, and then I'm going to make one of them. And I'm also going to add extra slipways to this shipyard because of how I designed it, I am now able to obviously build the Vanguard and also the Deliverance. I'm not sure why I can't build the other one. Let me have a look. Destroyer Escort, Vanguard, copy. Oh yes, because I haven't fully sorted it yet. So we had obviously Deliverance, which had the jump drive on it, and then we had the this one, and then we're gonna have the particle beam one, but that needs a beam fire control first. So I'm gonna have to add that directly on. What do I actually need to add for this class? I'm gonna rename it as well to the Valiance. I'm gonna call it the Valiance class. And I'm going to need beam fire control realistically. I'm also going to need power, but I think we already have power. Yes, we already have power. We have plenty of power for that. I need beam fire control realistically. So, these have 200,000 kilometer range. I believe I did actually research what I wanted to research for this. So there we go. That should be pretty good there. We're going to need to reduce the fuel a little bit just to compensate. But overall, I'm pretty happy with these ships. They're armor rating 5, pretty sturdy for most of them. Obviously the jump drive ships are a little weaker, but these ships are definitely going to be able to hold their own in combat. At least I hope so anyway. So there we go, the Valiance is now completed. So we should now be able to build all 3 of them in the Vanguard class. Oh, we cannot, that is unfortunate. I think that has to do with the cost and difference of components. Yeah, this is 1500 BP, I think it's a little bit too different. So we're going to have a second shipyard for the Valiance class, just because it's so different in terms of the cost of the parts that are different to it, and that's why it's like that. So I'm going to have to upgrade this to 7500. So let's upgrade that. Okay, and then we can use that to build stuff for it correctly. And we also, there were some comments on the last video about our stealth missions and the fact that we need like 100 days to actually get points on my Elant modules. So you know, we may not want to give up just yet on our ability to get some information from our enemies. Well, not really enemies, but more just how would you say, alien friends. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's stop that. So they're on XE Bodhi A3, no, on B3, aren't they? Yeah. We're gonna pick it at minimum distance. I think, what distance is it again? I think it's at 3,000 kilometers? 3 million kilometers? 30 kilometers, 1,000. I'm gonna try 30,000, 3 million. Let's try 3 million kilometers and see what happens with that. Oh, it's in the hundreds of thousands, so 300,000 kilometers. Okay, so I want to basically, I'm trying to pick it off the planet so I can have a continuous kind of lock. So let's go for, I think, 5 million, probably 8 million actually. What's the distance of our Elant? Okay, distance for 1,000, distance for this. We've got like 18 million on this, so yeah, let's do 18 million. So let's go over here. We're gonna pick it. So if that's 8 million kilometers, so I just need to add a thing to that. So pick it, add 1, and then that should hopefully get us some information from the planet once we leave it there for enough time to really collect that information. So it's gonna head back to its location. Traveling a few billion kilometers to get there, so it's gonna take a little bit. So we've got detection here. Yeah, we're also having the issues obviously with the tug moving stuff around. I did order a new tug to be brought in, obviously. I have ordered one of the... Oh, have you not sorted yourself out yet? I want you to go to this one, and I want you to join in with the other fleet, please. So we're gonna get pretty close here, actually. Okay, so now it should stay in range a decent amount, and we should be able to get some decent information here from the planet. So I'm pretty happy with this. Oh yeah, there we go. We're getting the intelligence points. IP10 here. I'm getting his intelligence points on the actual planet itself. The CSS Mayweather has returned home. So what we're gonna do with this one is I'm gonna send it on a mission. We're gonna send this one on a mission to Tau Ceti. Because I need to know if they've colonized any of the planets in Tau Ceti. So we're gonna send that to Lalanid, and then we're gonna send that to Tau Ceti. And I just need to know if they've got anything there accordingly. Just doing 8-hour increments because I need to make sure that the lock's actually. Yeah, the lock's not doing too good right now. So what I'll need to do. The picketing doesn't work necessarily well. So what I'll do is we'll put a 50 million distance between that and Cashew. Go here. We're going to picket. We'll do a 50 million kilometer. So 50 million kilometer distance from there. I think that'll work. That should work out for us. We're gaining those intelligence points, as you can see. Slowly gaining the intelligence points. Very, very slowly here. We were within 56 million kilometers. That's 50 million kilometers. I want you to pick it within follow, but keep a distance of 50 million kilometers. Okay, that should work. Hopefully that works. I'm not sure if it will, but I want to just keep its distance, but be able to keep the Elant in range so we can keep getting those intelligence points on the actual planet itself. So if we have a look at alien populations, XE Bodus 3 here, we are getting these intelligence points, as we can see. EM contact, thermal contact, we are getting intelligence points, and so that should give us some information if we ever do go to war. So hopefully we're just going to be collecting that. So we're trying to figure this out, aren't we, right now? Refuel own fleet. It should be refueling the fleet. I never understand this kind of stuff. Fleets. Wait, what? Where are you? Your standard transit. Okay. Standard transit. Move here. No. Go over here and then refuel from stationary tankers. Okay. And then we're gonna move you to what you call it? We're gonna move you to Sirius. No, not Sirius. We're gonna move you to Proxima Centauri, and then you're gonna go to release tractor chips over the planet. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. So I'm gonna refuel, and then I'm going to once we're there, we're just gonna release the tractor chips, and then we're just gonna go refuel, because we're gonna need a bigger ship if actually actually get this moving. But yeah, this actually looks like it's working though. We are keeping that, and we are gaining those intelligence points from the planet, which is very, very good for us. Slowly getting those intelligence points up. So these ships are actually working very well. I'm very happy with the Meriwether class here. You know, they're doing their job. Ooh. Why they gotta be like that, man? Come on. How are you detected? I guess the thermal signature is just so much that like they can detect it from there. If they say it again, I'll have to back off. Yeah, original message come from XE43. Okay, we're going to back off here. Okay. Keep distance of... We'll keep a distance of 87 million kilometers. And let's just see how that handles it. So Exibody 3 follow at 80 million kilometers, please. I don't think we're going to gain any intelligence from this, but we will be able to keep, obviously, tabs. Oh, we are going to gain some intelligence points. That's quite nice, then. So the CSS Mayweather has now moved correctly to its location. So we are going to go have a look over at Tau Ceti. Really quick. What bodies here could actually harbour life? Not a lot. Not a lot could actually harbour life here. I mean, yeah, they could, but they're not very good. We'll go to Tau Ceti 6 though, because that obviously could be a colonization target. So move to. Demanding that forces leave. Yeah, it doesn't look like they I think they now that they know it's there, that they're not having a fun time. So what we might have to do is just switch it out. Because I'm just trying to keep everything, everything in contact here. So I'm gonna move you. Head back to Alpha Centauri and refuel, and then I'll have the Mayweather come and relieve you of your duty, and then I'll send this in, and then we'll move to Exibody 3, and we will follow at 50 million. Oh yes, and we also had the STOs now arrive at Essence, so we can now have a look at that if we go to Ground Forces. Yes, here we go. So we are now on Essence. They have a range of 200,000 kilometers, a damage of 4, rate of fire of 20. It's 55 of them, and they will be able to blow anything out of the sky that gets too close to the planet itself. So if I go over to Essence, not Essence, yeah, Essence. It is in Sirius. Is it? It's in Sirius, I think. I am forgetting. It's not in Sirius, no, it isn't. It's in Proxima Centauri. I'm having a thing here. Okay, so if you have a look at weapon range, so I guess we can't see the weapon range, but they'll have a significant range around there that they'll be able to shoot anything that comes too close. We also have enough deep space tracking stations that we should be able to detect most big things coming close towards Essence relatively quickly. I also want to start mining operations on Essence and get resources shipped over there so that we can have ships in position at all times. But that's obviously gonna take a little bit of time to actually get working. So let's have a look back at Exibody here. So Mayweather is coming in. We just trained 2 more light STO batteries. So realistically, if we look at our defensive operations here, they would come directly into Alpha Centauri before they get to Proxima Centauri. And so if we have a look at Alpha Centauri, the places where we're going to want to place primary weapons is going to be in the inner planets. So I'm going to move those to Apollo, and I'm also going to move those to Vulcan. Does Vulcan have anything? Oh, no, it doesn't. We're going to move those to Diana and Apollo as much as we can here. So I'm going to grab these guys. We're going to load ground units. We're going to load all sub-units, and then we're going to load those. And I'm going to also load the second one. Then I'm going to go to Apollo. And we're going to unload the 79th. And then we're going to unload the 80th to Diana. And that will give them both defensive capabilities. They're not the best defenses, but they definitely will be able to protect them against small things. It's better than nothing. So yeah, it looks like they are able to detect us, unfortunately, here in Exibody. Luckily, they haven't really opened fire against us. And we have managed to get some intelligence points from them. So if we go and have a look here, We have a look at the XE bonus here. We are actually getting some intelligence points, but not too much here. That's fine, I guess. What I'll do then is I want to know if they're moving anything out of this system. So what I'll have the Mayweather go and do, if I can't like basically hide like that, what I'll do is on the jump gate, I'll be like, we're gonna pick it off the jump gate. 5, like, that's 500,000. I want to pick it like, what's a good distance for a ship? I mean, probably about 10 million. Like, what can you detect more? Won't be able to detect everything, right? So, yeah, we're gonna be looking at like 5 million kilometers. Signature 1,000, yeah, like 18 million kilometers. So, I want to be like, we'll do like 50 million kilometers picketing off of the jump point here. So, 185. That's 1.5. We want to add an extra 0 to that, and there we go. And so we can basically have it act as a buoy that is not as easily detectable, and that'll be able to get any information if they are moving anything out of the system towards Tower Ceti, which could obviously be bad for us. So now we have our SDOs moved to both of the planets. Very, very good. Essence is also coming along well. We have colonized Essence. Very good. Well, terraformed Essence. So we can stop adding gas. And Essence is all good now. It can support as much population as is warranted here. So this can just be a destination of colonists now. And I have no issues with that. Now let's have a look at obviously diligence. That'll be in Sirius. Well, we have Sirius here, obviously, but where is diligence? It is in, I think. Oh god, I forget. Should be in Sirius. YZ Seti, yeah, YZ Seti, my bad. So YZ Seti. Let's have a look here, and yes. So diligence. Oh, it's just because I don't be named on the map, obviously. Yeah, that's why. So Boxer Centauri, we have Essence here, obviously. It's very, very nice. And then we have YZ Seti, which has which should have the population on it. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh no, this is XE boat. That's why I'm looking at XE boat. I'm looking at YZ Seti. I thought we nearly had that population though. So this is virtue. So to be able to actually get this colonized down, it's got enough oxygen. Realistically, we just need to be able to sort the atmospheres out here, and also the the nitrogen and oxygen. But this should be a pretty easy place to actually colonize. In terms of the other place, that'll be in Sirius, Diligence. To be able to sort this one out, we're going to need to add in oxygen and also reduce this, but obviously the benefits here could be pretty drastic in terms of actual colonization targets. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to get the tugs to start moving stuff over. So I'm going to tell this tug to join with the other tug, and then we'll start getting stuff moved over accordingly. Okay, very good. And then they've completed that order, so now we can get stuff moved over. So I'm going to tractor the go to Boxer Centauri. We're going to tractor any ship in fleet, and then we're going to go to Alpha Centauri. We're going to go to Sirius. And I'm going to wait, is it Virtue that was easier to do it on? Yeah, it was for Virtue, so that'll be YZ Seti instead. So we need to go through YZ Seti, and then we need to release tractor chips. I am going to actually need to get a refuel in there somehow, so we'll go back to Alpha Centauri, and then we'll refuel, and then we'll just cycle those moves, and that should work out for us, hopefully. So remove a lot of Artesium. Yep. CSS Mayweather has completed orders. So if we go to XE Bodas now, we should have basically a ship just kind of waiting to see if anything moves in or out. Which we can also actually use when we're at war to gain information and send basically Mayweather in to scout for anything while we wait. So that could definitely work for us. I'm going to send the cashew over to Struve again because I want to know what's happening over there. Progress on actually getting these ships out. Okay, we're decently. Let's make some actual progress here. Research has been going good for that, so yeah, good. Okay, and the CSS cashew has actually finished orders, so Struve. There's still an Aether rift there, by the way. So let's go over here and let's try and get some intelligence from these people. So head over to Struve B3, please. Don't go near the Aether rift. You don't want to go near that thing. That thing will kill you. Excuse me, what happened? Oh, significant health problems. I think nothing too important there. Our diplomatic rating is still increasing with these guys, funnily enough. So if we go over here, and I've allowed trade access, but they're not really taking it. We know of a ton of their ship classes and like kind of what they do, which is at least nice. We also know what kind of sensors they have, interestingly enough, on some of these vessels. We can observe that this was a size 1 sensor capability, and then these were different size sensor capabilities here. Maximum intelligence points, current intelligence points. Yeah, trying to get information on the enemy here. We complete research into missile launcher reload rate. That's very nice. We're going to actually go for enhanced warheads here as well, because I do want to irradiate my enemies a little bit. And we are going to move. Come on, let's have a look again. Have a look at what the hell these things are sitting on this rock over in Struve, the only habitable part of this solar system. We complete research into enhanced warhead yields. Okay. Let's get better warheads. And then let's also get more agility, more missile reload rate, magazine efficiency, all of that. Okay, so we got detection here. So what I'm going to have the cashew do is we are going to keep within Elant's range of 16 million kilometers, I think. So that is on, which planet is that on? That's on B2. So we're going to follow that at distance of 18. That's 1 million. It's a bit of a pain to do this. Follow at 18. We'll do 16 million kilometers. Just to account for a few things. So. Oh yeah, of course they're refusing to exchange their information. Why are we trying to communicate with them? That's the real question. Sirius. What tug is that? What's having issues? Sirius, that's number 001. Yeah, that. Oh, I know why that would have been an issue, yeah. Well, we don't need both of these tugs in here, realistically, right? I mean, we can just have both of these get sorted out here. What I'll do is I'll move one of the Cufamirs over to where's this guy located? Sirius system. Okay, we'll move it over to Sirius, and then fleets, and we'll go sort that out. So move to location. Okay, and we just got the Barbarossa complete construction. Very nice. So, Barbarossa class detach. I'm gonna have you move mines. Yeah, we're gonna have you move mines over to not Aries, but we're gonna have it move over to Essence to start mining some of that sorium up, so we can start getting some actual jobs out to these places. So refuel from colony, and then we're going so that it can move 2 mines per thing. So that'll be 4, then 8, 16, 32. Okay, 32 mines. We'll get sent over there. And then we're gonna have to start getting transports actually set up to be able to gain information on that. So this isn't really doing much. I mean, we're just trying to keep tabs on this. Yeah, we are just trying to keep tabs. I don't think we're actually gonna get anything out of that, and instead I'm just gonna do something I probably should not do, but we're gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna go say hi to the Aether Rift. Don't try this at home, kids, because bad things might happen to you. So yeah. Did I not set the aliens as hostile as well, by the way? Yeah, you guys are hostile aliens. Diplomatic rating is increasing somehow. I'm not sure, honestly. We need to get that stuff refueled soonish. Okay, I want you to get closer. Go say hi to it more, please. This is for science, okay? Do not worry about your lives. Your families will be repaid, okay? Okay. Get closer. If it starts pulling you in... Okay, let's just... So far, nothing. Probably because it's dormant. Which is a bit of a thing. So I'm just gonna tell it to go home. I think we don't really need to worry about that too much more. So I'm just gonna move that home and get that refueled. You need to refuel from the thing that's coming to get you to refuel, which is supposed to be on the way, and that'll be... Wait, what? No. Where the hell are you? No, go to Sirius. Go to Freighter Group. Move to location. Cool. And it's just... Science team lead has done that. Is your speed just set to like... Yeah, that's why. Set it to max speeds, like 4,000 or whatever the hell you can do. Set max speed. Where's that button again? Oh, there's an orbital habitat. That's why. Yeah, that'll be done. Okay. Information wise, okay, we're getting the magazine sorted out there. That's very nice. Diplomatic contact. CSS Cashew has finished orders. How is XE Bodus looking here? We're still monitoring. We're still trying to monitor the situation here. We're not getting anything extra really out of this. So refuel from stationary tankers there. And then move that over to YZ SETI, and then release track to ships, and then head back to Alpha Centauri and refuel. Okay, how is oops. I double clicked there. How is current situation in terms of actual getting infrastructure and mines out here? So we are actually starting getting mines out here, so mining operations are actually beginning. As well as on Essence, we are also beginning mining operations, so we actually have people working now. And so that'll be producing sorium and also other resources. And over here, we're going to be producing quite a bit of resources as well. There's enough resources here that I think... Nah, I don't think we'll be able to do it on Vendorite. That's the main issue with that one. For maintenance, we're going to need iridium, galacite, and uranium, and diligence only has uranium, galacite, and no iridium. So we're going to either have to get uridium out there or do something regarding that. I do want to get some fuel refineries moved over there at some point. So we'll try and get that sorted out. I'm just gonna get rid of all the demand, and I'm just gonna tell them to start moving over fuel refineries. So fuel refinery and refinery, move over 5 fuel refineries, please, and I'm going to supply you with 5 fuel refineries. So supply 5, and now that'll get that moved over for us. Let's complete orders. YZ SETI 002 cannot complete orders. I should have probably realized that this would not have worked. I need to move you to YZ SETI. I need to get that refueled again. Fleets, go over here, don't join fleet, but you go move to location and then go refuel. The crew's done. We got some research here, so where is it? Research. Stuff that we're gonna need. We probably want better armor right now, honestly. Delta shields could also be something. Cloaking efficiency. We can get better cloaking reduction as well, even. Do we have our terraformers now over here? Yes, we do. Okay, so we're gonna need to remove all that carbon dioxide because that is the real issue. Well, not actually, no, it's not that big of an issue. The real problem is the oxygen. We need to actually reduce the quantity of the oxygen. So I'm going to reduce this to 0.8. Okay. Because we don't need that much oxygen. That should work out for us there. Okay, and we'll tell this to now remove all fleets, refuel, then go release, then auto route back to Proxima Centauri, and then refuel. Not Proxima Centauri, why are you going to Proxima Centauri? Don't never go to Proxima Centauri. Then refuel from colony. Okay. What do you mean you got insufficient fuel? Refuel from the tanker. That's the point. You go refuel from tanker, you'll be fine. Go move to location, move on to that. There you go. Sorted. Okay, go sort yourself out now. Complete research, very, very nice. The first 2 Vanguard classes are now done. Okay, good. We'll put an order in for a Vanguard, and we'll also put an order in for a Deliverance class, and that will be good enough for me. And I think that's where we're going to leave the episode off. I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, next episode should hopefully be out in 2 days. Next video after this will be a tutorial, so we'll see how that goes. Please remember to comment and stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.